Good morning, welcome to hekatesxing. Now, I haven't been online much in regards to videos for YouTube, etc. And I thought today we'd look a little bit more in depth in when you're learning tarot, how do you start, what books do you get? Now, remember when you purchase your tarot deck, you may get a little white book. Now, they're great for writing up some keywords. They might give you some spreads. Not a lot of information in your little white books, but they are a great little reference if you're just sort of starting out and you just want a little bit of reference for keywords. Really cool. Once you've sort of learnt and you've looked at your deck a bit more and you're sort of starting to explore tarot maybe on a deeper level, you will find some of your decks may come with a beautiful little guidebook, like this is a Circle of Life Tarot. And it comes with a bit more coloured pictures or a little bit more writing as such. Every guidebook's a little bit different. This might give you a little bit more information in regards to spreads. This actually has different languages in it as well, so that's why it looks so thick. There's only sort of so many pages for English, and then it goes on to Spanish, Italian and German and etc. So little guidebook like this, maybe some of them might be a little bit of a bigger guidebook like this one here, comes with this deck. So this one again is a little bit more in depth, just in English of course, has like a page per card as you can see, and a little bit more for the suits. So that's your pentacles there, and there, and then your court cards there. So that gives you sort of a little bit more information. So maybe your deck comes with that, with a whole lot of spreads to try. Practice with your books and your decks and things like that. I think that's a really good sort of really start. Then you might come across something like this by 80 Man, and this is the Elements of the Tarot. Now this gives a lot more information in regards to the major arcana. So you look at the let's have a look. Let's look at the Hermit. So it tells you the Prophet of the Internal, Magus of the Voice of Power, Arcanum is 9, the Sun is Virgo, so, you know, the Sun sign is Virgo, keywords are searching wisdom, Hebrew letter odd. And then it describes the card, tells you a little bit about the symbolic, the guided imagery, so it takes you through a meditation, the meaning, and then an affirmation. I look within for the guidance of my higher self to elevate my moods and direct me to the light. So you might get a book like that gives you a bit more information. And then you might purchase maybe a book that has all assorted fortune telling tools, or cards, I Ching, tea leaf reading, etc. So that might give you a little bit of information in regards to the major arcana, a little bit more, and a spread. So you have books like that, which are quite good. So that's the Ultimate Encyclopedia of Fortune Telling, Predicting Your Future, the Encyclopedia of Prediction. Anything like that which has a range of tools in it can be a great book for learning other thoughts. Or you might go into something a bit more specialised, the Dream Oracle. Okay, and that's by Pamela Bell. And that explores tarot in a bit more depth per major arcana. So that's a bit more in depth, like the Fool. And that explains about the element, the planet, numerology, deities, keyword, and related concepts. So that goes into a lot more depth. I'm not going to go into it now. And it goes through and it explains a little bit about the minor arcana and then the thing, and then it goes into dream sequence. So it asks you to look at the dream of the hero and the Fool. It goes through in places, environments, and how tarot can help you with your dreams. So that's another book that you could explore. So yeah, there's some amazing books when it comes to working with tarot. You're not limited to, of course, just books. There's websites, there's YouTube channels. You know, take a journal like I have here. any sort of book like this maybe, and start writing up your thoughts and opinions in regards to cards, what they mean to you, spreads you've done, spreads you've found online. There's so much out there in regards to learning tarot, and it takes your time. It's not a rushed, it's not something that you rush. It's something that you really need to take your time and learn and process and learn the combinations and how the cards sort of move together and how they integrate and what they mean when you have two cards side by side. They could be different elements or different numbers and what it all means, or they could be same numbers or same suits. So what does that all mean when it's all together, and what does the layout look like, and what does it all mean when it's laid out like that, and how does that card interact with this card? There's so much to it when you're learning tarot. I mean, I've been learning tarot for over 20 years and I'm still learning every day. You never stop learning. So I think that's really, really important to take into consideration when you're doing reading for others, that you're still learning and you're still developing and you're still incorporating other ideas into tarot. Are you including your astrology or Kabbalah, or the planets and the alignments and what they all mean and how it's all affected, and the Venus of love and what does that all mean? And there's so much involved. So do take your time in learning tarot. Take care, and blessed be with HeKate's crossing.